My name is Babawala, a student journalist, a youth activist, and currently the Director of Operations at the Upper West Regional Youth Wing, MPP. We are here today purposely to talk about social media, our engagement as youth on social media, the benefits, the necessity, how it can make us, how it can destroy us. Looking at social media critically, that is talking about Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and all other platforms that we engage on with our mobile phones, with our laptops and others, as to whether it's a necessity or a matter of choice. Most of us today on social media, I would say, are digital natives. Digital natives in the sense that we were born into the technological era. Most of us came to meet laptops, computers, mobile phones. That suggests us as digital natives. So it becomes a media of information, education, and even business for us. So with this, I would say social media is a necessity. I keep saying that if you allow the world outside of you to grow faster than the world inside of you, then you are heading for extinction. What this means is that today, before you get to be informed about a program, whether it's being said on radio or on TV, but most of us are always outside busy with our businesses, with many other errands. But then you hold your phone along. So once you hold your phone along, another way that you can get informed through these announcements that are made on TV, on radio, is through social media. Because your Facebook works with you, your Instagram moves with you, your TikTok moves with you. And on all these platforms, you have people either by way of your workplace, because today even government institutions issue announcements on social media. If you are a teacher, teacher unions have pages on social media. So if you are a teacher and you say you will not hold a mobile phone that locks you into a Facebook account or an Instagram account, it means that you might not be informed about these situations. Even today, courts issue invites through social media. You will all recall that A plus court summon was done through social media. And if you don't adhere to these calls, it is considered that you are being invited. So that makes social media a matter of necessity and not a choice. If you make it a choice, you might fault yourself in some way, because once your institution gives an announcement or an order through social media and you don't adhere, you might be held responsible for not adhering to that information being shared. Today, even students who go to do some educational works do have WhatsApp groups that they pass on informations to them, and that is also social media. So you cannot hold yourself away from social media. So that makes it a matter of necessity today. On what social media can do for us as a youth or as a people, I would say social media or information in general, or what you write, what you put out, is what you are. You see, they say you are what you eat, because when you eat poison, you die. When you eat good food, you grow. Our image is proven by social media. Your integrity is proven by social media, because what you put out on social media is what people know you to be. Once you go to social media and you try to propagate the good works of yourself, people will see you to be a good person. Once you go to social media and you advocate for development, people see you to be a developmental oriented person. Once you go to social media and you begin insulting the elders of your community, you begin attacking every other person, it tells the community and every other person that you are a radical, you are a person of disrespect. So just as food shows what our body is, social media shows what the integrity of ourselves. Because today I am Babawala, I am known by many others as a politician. It is because when I log into social media, I do a lot of politics. Other people see me to be a youth advocate. It is because when I log into social media, I speak to matters of the youth, what to ensure youth growth. When I log into social media, other people see me to be a kind of supportive person on issues of our town. That is because I speak of what bothers my community and my fellow people. So the moment if I log into social media and I begin to insult every other person, it speaks out to the world that I am someone who doesn't respect others, who doesn't want to see others grow. So social media, I will say, can make you and can unmake you. So it depends on how you want to be seen on social media. As to whether we are making good use of social media, I will say partly we are, and in another way we are not. We are making good use of social media as a people and as a youth and as a country, because one, when you log into social media, you will see a lot of the Upper West youth and other youth from other regions and even other countries trying to propagate how best we can develop our places. During the time of COVID, for instance, we all saw how government, through virtual meetings, informed us about how we can get ourselves prevented from this deadly virus that got its way into us. When you log into social media, you will see those that call themselves politicians trying to propagate the good works of their party, and in that they speak and let the country understand that this is the best political party for this nation. You see other people like my good friend Bamba, who goes to propagate the Islamic religion. You see other people from other parties and other media groups. Let me say Fali from Somnet, other guys from MFF. They all go on social media and they try to propagate the good works of their party. They are able to debate out and front before our leaders what need to be done in our community. We all saw what was done when our streets were dark. Other people championed it through social media, and within some weeks we had our streets back lighted very well, though it has gone back a bit to the dark parts. But then it tells us that people are making good use of social media. Other people go online and they try to lecture us on what we can do on businesses to make sure that we are able to develop ourselves. These ideas we all have in running pages of propagating our communities is also through social media. It is because we see other people doing it, we also get encouraged to do. So generally, I would say we are making good use, though in a bit some others are using it to destroy themselves. In rating the use of social media in line with development in the Upper West region, I will rate it at 60%. 60% because I have seen a lot of advocacy that have been done and some changes being done. One, let me refer back to the street lighting I spoke about. When our streets were dark, like I said, we jumped onto social media, we told our leaders our mind, we made them understand that we wanted our street back to its lighted form, and they did it. You all recall that when we had our resource center, youth development center at Dondoli, when work seemed to have been halted, you also how many others, including my good self, also drew the attention of our leaders that the place need to be back working and completed for us to enjoy the good works of that place. And today, the place, thankfully to our Upper West Regional Minister, Hafiz Bin Sali, he stood up, and it is about 90% or 95% complete now. So in line with this, I will say we are pushing hard, but we need to do more, because 60%, though a pass mark, I think if we are able to do more, it will bring us forth much developmental issues. We have issues of sanitation. If we make it a core mandate on us that we are not just going on social media to do entertainment, to do politics, to fight among ourselves, but then to propagate ourselves, our culture in many lines. Development is multidimensional. Before coming here, I have just been a part of a cultural display titled Miss Damba, and through the same social media, I was helping to propagate, to help to see how people will come to sponsor. That is a developmental agenda, because the winner at the end of the day would have an agenda to pursue in line with our development. So I will rate us 60% in Upper West, because even people from other regions do attest to it that Upper West social media guys are doing very well. My advice to users of social media, I will say let us use it to make ourselves. Like I said, social media can make you, can unmake you. Myself, I am a product of social media as I am sitting, because I know what social media is doing for me. I know that a lot of people that I have been able to connect with, and they are helping me in many other folks because of social media. They say a man's network is your net worth. Today, I am able to solve a lot of problems for friends, my community people, myself, my family, and others because of social media. Because sometimes what you just need is a call. And most of these people that we call, we don't visit them. It is through this social media we connect. And this is because I am using social media to make myself so I can make my community and the nation. And I have seen many others using it to make themselves, but sadly others are also using it to destroy themselves, because what you put on social media, you should be reminded that it stays, it doesn't go away, even when you delete it. But some people hold screenshots. Just a week ago, Shatawale said that he was at a foreign country, and when he was asked who he is, he said he's an artist. They asked for his name, he said his name is Shatawale. When they logged in, stories popped up saying he's a cocaine dealer, he's a radical, he's this, he's that. And that means that what he does and people write about him was about destroying him. So we should be able to propagate ourselves and others. Let us not speak bad of others. Let us try to advise others with social media, because like I initially said, you are what you write. Just as your body is what you eat, your integrity is what you say, your integrity is what you write. The profile picture you put out, the picture you put out, and what you write there is what you will be judged by. So let us not jump onto social media because I am against Mr. Entertainment A or Mr. Party B. Then you begin to insult them. When you insult John Dramani Mahama, it is not just John Dramani Mahama you are insulting. You are telling the world that you have nothing good of yourself to put out. When you begin insulting Nana Akufo-Addo or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you are not telling the world who he is. You are telling the world what you are. You are telling them that you have nothing to offer, you have no advice to give, you have no better ways to tell the world how things should be done. You are only telling them that this is the best I can do to insult the one that I disagree with. So, in essence, I say let us make ourselves through social media by putting good content out there and not jumping onto attacking our many others on social media. Thank you. My name is Babawala and I am in Bros Melilo.